Initially, it's feature narrative films. But my goal, sustainability, comes with episodics. We know we're in a golden age of TV, and TV is generic for episodic content delivery, so that could be Netflix and all this. We know we're in a golden age of that, and that creates sustainability. Film, at best, you might be in production for a month, and then you're out, you know? Whereas a episodic, several months. And now you can create, you know, and if we look at Georgia, certainly what happened there, they started to get shows there. And, you know, then people started to set studios up, and then we started to create this sustainability there. That's what we can do. But see, Virginia, the DMV, the Mid-Atlantic region, has a lot of these infrastructures already in play. So I don't need to, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spring up yet another studio. We have some great studios here that people really are not even familiar with, and are like, wow, I didn't even know that was there. So one of the things I'm going to be looking for early is, what stories are we looking for? I told you there was 2 films that we're going to greenlight immediately, but the 3rd film is going to be for you. I'm leaving that intentionally open to find a story. And of course, the best stories are going to rise to the top. And we're all going to talk about and vote, and you're going to be a part of that vetting process to get to the best script. But one of the things I'm looking for are IPs or stories that can be exploited to the maximum. And right now, I find that to be fantasy and sci-fi. So I have a fantasy that I did, and I have the Rangers card game around it. I have a comic book that's coming out. I have a board game that's coming out. You see, these are ancillary ways that we can also bring in revenue. George Lucas, you know, said he made more money on the toys than he did the actual film projects. You know, Disney's even is quoted as saying, our films aren't films, they might have changed now, but, you know, they're commercials for our toys, you know, and we need to be thinking that way as well. Fantasy and sci-fi also does a really good job with crossing international borders. We live in a very small world, and although we're going to be creating stories in the Mid-Atlantic region, we want to birth them to the whole world. So fantasy and sci-fi translates very well internationally, and that's something I'm also interested in looking at.